mean, this is the third time I've been robbed this year. It's bad enough they clean me out, right? But do I really need this?
You gonna be okay here?
Oh, yeah. Been through worse nights than this, I'll tell you what. One night, I came home to find my ex-husband having sex with 3 hookers in my lingerie.
Wait, who was in the lingerie?
Actually, we all were, which is why that particular event is so vividly seared into my brain.
Nora!
Oh, God. Leland, so funny. I was just talking about you.
Nothing embarrassing, I hope.
The lingerie story.
Oh, good. What happened here?
Well, I decided to move out all my stuff and scrawl obscenities on my wall.
We'll call you if anything turns up.
So you think something might turn up?
No.
So, Leland, what are you doing here? You couldn't possibly have gone through all the hookers in Los Angeles. Could you?
I want you back.
Oh, God, you're serious.
Nora, a few months ago, I had a heart attack.
You're serious about that one, too. Sorry.
But in the hospital, I had time to think, and what I thought about was how I missed you. I want another chance.
Honestly, do I look like the kind of person who makes the same mistakes over and over and over again? I mean, yes, sure, this is the third time I've been robbed in this apartment, and that significantly undermines the point I'm making, but...
I'm not the man you married or the man you divorced. I've changed.
I have to warn you, I feel another laugh coming on.
Please, consider it before you shut the door on me.
Oh, Leland, I can't shut the door on you.
Oh, thank you, Nora.
They stole the door.
Was loud enough to wake half the original cast of Saturday Night Live. What a clever girl! You brought me a pillowcase. Oh. Now you can hold it.
This has been one sucky night. My ex-husband drops in out of the blue.
Yeah.
My place gets robbed. So then I decide I'm going to come here and crash, and my, that's a lot of legal pads and fig Newtons you've got there.
I'm leaving the Comet.
What?
And these are the spoils of war. This is what you do in a war. You pillage and you plunder. If there were anyone here, I'd rape them.
You're leaving the Comet? Why?
18 years, I pour my heart and soul in this godforsaken rag, and how am I repaid? By being demoted. By being forced to work in the slough with the unwashed Untermenschen.
No. We work side by side.
So you know what I'm talking about. But tomorrow, I usher in the Camilla Dane era of the National Inquisitor.
The National Inquisitor? Wait a minute, Camilla. You once said the only difference between the Inquisitor and toilet paper is that people don't get upset when they run out of the Inquisitor.
True. But with you and this halogen lamp by my side, we will carry it to new heights.
Wait a second, isn't there a lot of bad blood between you and the Inquisitor?
Oh, darling, don't be silly.
Camilla, you once incited a 15-hour hostage crisis by convincing Iranian extremists that Salman Rushdie was working there.
It was a fun Christmas, wasn't it? Oh, come on, Nora. Come with me. I promise you it's going to be a big step up for you. Besides, do you really want to work at a place with no staplers?
If I come, I want to be a reporter. Full time.
You're going to be my star reporter. Now stop gabbing and start grabbing before security gets wise.
I'm gonna quit this place. Well, then I can't stay here. Can I crash on your couch?
Sure. Just help me get it in the elevator.
Let me tell you something, buddy. Not only is that suggestion vulgar, it's physically impossible. Damn hippie.
Dave, I didn't know you were going to be working here. This is great.
Oh, sure it is, yeah. 20 minutes at this place, and I already long for the good old days when I was the fat kid at camp.
Why? What happened, Dave?
Well, let's see. I said, hi, I'm Dave from the Comet. And when I came to, I was in the broom closet, wondering why heaven was so well stocked with disinfectant.
Why is this woman sniffing me?
She sniffed me too. Just don't make any sudden movements.
I smell the comet. I hate the comet. Camilla Dane is the devil in a dress.
Actually, she often wears pantsuits. Helps hide the tail.
See this scar? It's from her Salmon Rusty Christmas special.
Okay, they told me you weren't showing up till 10, so I didn't have my usual prep time, but here goes nothing. We. On behalf of the welcoming committee, I want to extend you a big Inquisitor hello. This is your desk, and here is my autograph.
Why would I want your autograph?
Geez, I thought I'd need no introduction, but, okay, fine. Would you go ahead and check out this mug and tell me when it hits you?
Popeye?
Lady, I'm Bradley Crosby. Bing Crosby's son.
I didn't know that Bing Crosby had a son named Bradley.
Yes, right. Neither did he, okay? I happen to be his illegitimate son, all right?
Well, it's just, you look nothing like him.
Oh, my gosh. You know what? This is just like my session with his lawyer all over again.
Everyone, hello. I'm Camilla Day, and welcome to the all-new Inquisitor. I know there are many vicious and ugly stories floating around about me, but anyone who does his job has nothing to fear. We are all part of the Inquisitor family, and you are all my children. Except you. You're fired. I meant to tell you earlier, but things have just been nutty around here. Okay, olive branch extended. Everyone, back to work.
Whoa, not so fast. You said it was going to be friendly here.
Well, I lied. It's a snake pit. And I desperately needed someone warm and lovable to help deflect their inevitable hatred of me. Look at that! Do you believe that? It's working already.
So was what you said last night about me being your star reporter true, or did you just need a warm body with deflective properties?
How can you doubt me? All right, here is proof. I have just received word that Frank might be cheating on Kathy Lee again. It is your story. Harris!
Wait, are you joking?
Does this look like the face of a joker to you?
Well, you know, in certain lights, when you wear that scarlet lip liner and that green mascara. No, not at all.
Harris, where is Frank Gifford staying?
Beverly Hilton,
What room number?
417.
And his long-distance carrier?
Sprint. But with his call-in pattern, AT&T would be the wiser choice.
This is Harris. He is our head of research.
Hi, no.
Nora Wild, age 30, height 5'6", 5'8" in heels. Weight says 110. You have an intriguing penchant for foreign film. You hate the word penchant. And you've always thought that you're allergic to scallops. But you're not.
I just got back from the gynecologist. Want to tell me my test results?
Still waiting to hear from the lab.
Excuse me, I couldn't help overhearing. Historically, a story as big as Gifford goes to this paper's top reporter, and That would be me.
Jake Sullivan.
Yes.
Well, that's the funny thing about history, you see. It's usually written by those in power. And that would be me.
Look, I didn't ask for the story.
And yet it's yours.
I really don't want to start off on the wrong foot.
And yet you have.
Well, look, maybe we could work on this together.
The New York Times crossword puzzle you work on together. Not me, of course, but some people. I can do mine alone and drunk.
Well, I'm sure you do a lot of things that way. But if you don't want to share, don't. And for the record, I can do mine drunk and in pen.
Hey, Bradley, what other hot stories we got cooking?
Well, let's see here. We've got Corey Haim's Hidden Heartbreak and Joe Pesci's Stay Trim Secrets. But fair warning, I have dibs on Mr. Haim.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We share the story, and my name goes on top.
No. I'm on top, and you're in no position to argue.
Are we still talking about the byline?
No, I want you. Let's clear off this desk and do the nasty right here. What's this?
Cranberry juice. I just heard from the lab.
What a night. Dinner at Spago, a reception at the Getty, and shopping at Home Depot. So, you really want to help me paint my apartment, huh?
Yes, I'm fun now. You know, we never did these things when we were together. Perhaps that was part of our problem, Nora.
Yep, lack of home improvement projects and you whoring around. That was it in a nutshell. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a cheap shot. I have to admit that the last few days have been surprising. You've been attentive and sweet and honest.
I have, haven't I? I love the new me.
Oh, damn, that's Jake. He's early.
Jake, Ma, you're really lining us up like planes for takeoff tonight, aren't you?
No, we're going on a stakeout at the Beverly Hilton.
Hey.
This must be Jake.
Whoa.
As eloquent as he is strapping.
Let's go, you ready?
Yeah. Well, sorry, Leland. I guess I'm gonna have to take a rain check on the painting.
Leland Banks. You know, I always wondered what it'd be like to meet someone who can buy and sell me.
Oh, I don't think I could sell you.
So, do you go out on the Ides of March with that haircut?
All right. He's rich. You saw a play once. Let's go.
Do you always go on a stakeout in a dress like that?
Well, usually if I were planning to be in a car for hours on end, I wouldn't be in a dress like this.
Yeah, you'd probably be out of it in, what, I'm guessing 5-10 minutes tops?
Why don't you crawl under the dashboard? You get a better view.
Fine, it can't be any less comfortable than it is back here.
Back there.
You know what I don't get about this whole Gifford thing is why Kathy Lee is still with him.
Because she'll never find a guy willing to adopt 2 kids named Cody and Cassidy. No. Maybe he's the only one who understands her. Maybe she thinks he deserves a second chance. Maybe he's changed.
Guys don't change. They say they will, but it's just a line.
Yeah, it's like I'll never drink again. Or I'll pay you after we do it.
So you're telling me you've never changed? You guys have always been this annoying?
I have. But Jake changed. I mean, he used to be a respected reporter with the New York Times, and now look at him. Oh, my lung. Okay. Can you do me a favor and just scoot up just a little? If you can just... Okay, thank you very much. Now I can see where the bleeding is.
All right, look, it's 4 a.m. We haven't seen anything. Why don't we hang it up and go home?
Because it's my story and I'm not ready to go home.
Well, it's my car, and I am. Besides, a good reporter knows when to call it a night.
I say we give it another hour.
You can stay here all night if you'd like, but you'll have to hitch a ride home.
And you know, in that dress, you might score yourself a Hugh Grant exclusive.
Or with those shoulders, maybe an Eddie Murphy.
Camilla, bad news. The Gifford tip was a bust.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Jake already filed the story.
That's impossible. We left the hotel together at 4 a.m.
Maybe you did, but he was there at 6 when a spent Gifford emerged from his love nest with a jubilant and towel-stealing Kathy Lee. Story and pictures.
You went behind my back to get this after I agreed to share my story with you?
Your story was Frank cheating on Kathy Lee. My story was them rekindling their romance. And you know, it's kind of heartwarming when you think about it.
So you just drove back there after you fed me that lie about how a good reporter knows when to call it a night?
That wasn't a lie. I am not a good reporter. I'm a phenomenal one.
Let me tell you something, pal. From now on, every story that you want, I am going to be standing right in your way.
Jake, I just heard that Sharon Stone is planning a very secret rendezvous at this spa in Arizona, and I have already booked you the suite next door. Watch him, Nora. Watch him and learn. He really is a phenomenal reporter.
I don't have any crumbs on my face, do I?
You do now. You know, I still can't believe that Jake duped me on that. That cover story, that should have been mine.
Why do you work at a tabloid anyway?
Well, for starters, after our divorce, you blacklisted me at every other paper in the country.
Oops. Right. Sorry. Old me.
Listen, this is really great of you to do all of this. It's a perfect end to a really lousy day. It just keeps getting lousier. Now what am I supposed to do?
Radical suggestion. Why don't you just quit this place?
Oh, that would really dress up my resume. Reason for leaving last job? Paper jam.
I'm serious, Nora. Say the word and I'll get you a job in a respectable paper.
A respectable paper?
Anyone you want.
And this respectable paper, I'm guessing it wouldn't sink so low as to do stories on O.J. or Michael Jackson or Heidi Fleiss and Dick Morris.
There's an obvious difference in the reporting, and you know it.
Oh, you bet there is. We scooped your respectable papers on every one of those stories.
Oh, God, I love you. Run away with me.
What?
Yes. The Greek islands, Thailand, anywhere. I don't care as long as we're together.
Oh, God, I forgot how champagne goes to your head.
Nora, we belong together. I mean, look at us. We can picnic anywhere. We're adorable.
You're serious?
You live in an unsuitable neighborhood. You work at an unsavory job. Are you really where you thought you'd be at this stage in your life?
I don't believe this. You show up on my doorstep less than a week ago, and already you're trying to change my job and change my life?
Not change, improve.
Improve? I don't need improving, okay? I mean, God, I don't want you to give me a job, and I don't want to run away with you. All I want is to do my job well. And to live the life that I have and make it work.
Nora.
No, Leland, I don't want to hear it, you know? I mean, these last couple of years have been really, really hard for me, okay? But this is who I am, all right? This is me. And this is me, too. I like it. It's a look, and I think I make it work.
I guess I'm not the only one who's changed.
I guess not.
Perhaps I should, If you ever tire of being an independent woman who makes her own decision, you'd be surprised how often that line works. Goodbye, darling. See you in the scandal sheets. Although not, literally, I hope. Hello.
Listen, Camilla, not to complain, but about my company car,
Yes?
I think it was an ambulance in the 50s.
Actually, it was a hearse.
Oh, good. That'll make it all the easier for picking up dead girls.
Listen, I hope there's no hard feelings about the story.
Hey, I'm a big girl. Obviously, I still have a lot to learn. If I had a hat, I'd tip it to you.
Well, I'm off to Arizona.
Bring back a hot story. Say, Harris, I'm curious. If a person was driving from LA to Arizona and someone had poured, half a cup of sugar in their gas tank, how far would they get before their car sputtered out and died?
What type of car?
86 Porsche convertible.
Approximately 303 miles.
And that would leave them stranded where exactly?
Depends on where they departed from.
Well, for argument's sake, let's just say this building's parking garage.
Why, that would leave them out in the desert, in the middle of nowhere.
Wow, that would suck. Being stuck in that heat.
Well, I wouldn't worry so much about the heat as I would the vicious, marauding javelinas.
Javelinas?
Wild pigs. Vile, smelly, angry creatures.
So, an added inconvenience.
Oh, to say the least.
Bummer. Well, I'm off to Arizona.
Nor wild.
Yeah.
If I had a hat, I'd tip it to you.